computer. Okay, welcome everybody to Property Nirvana. My name is Brian Carmody. I'm here with John Matheson. We are the co-founders of Property Nirvana, and we are going to talk about, we're going to do a series of videos for you that talk a little bit deeper on the perks of membership. Today, we're going to talk about how to get pre-qualification letters.
Right on, Brian. So we all know, right, in pre-qualification letter land, we go out and buy a single family home, we get that pre-qualification from the lender first. A lot of times we go to buy the house, the agent for the seller wants to see that. But when we do a commercial property, that's not really the case, is it, Brian?
It's not at all. It's really, commercial lenders do not like to and won't actually give you, they won't pre-qualify a particular borrower.
So that, yeah. And that brings us, yeah, go ahead. But that brings us to a favorite part, right? I want you to finish this out. Favorite part of our membership, right, is that perk, that pre-qualification letter that you can get from a commercial lender. So why don't you finish that out for them, because this is key.
Right. So as you've said many times, one of the, I guess, some of the magic behind Property Nirvana, where we're concerned is, you know, you've got tons and tons of investor experience, and I bring in the actual commercial lender experience. And I can tell you that a lot of my, just working through years of making relationships in the commercial side of the loan business, I've been able to find out who and how we can get a pre-qualification letter out and available to our member investors. So that's something we can do now for our folks, and usually we can do it within 24 hours of their request. And it basically works like this. It doesn't, to pick up on your example you were using before, like if you're going out to buy a house for yourself, right? A bank is going to pre-qualify you, John Matheson. Mm-hmm. In the commercial side, they're still not going to do that for you. We're not going to pre-qualify the borrower, but we are going to be able to now, if you bring an address to us and tell us what your credit score is and how much down money you have, we can then get a pre-qualification letter for you and that property. So then you'll have a letter that you can take right to the seller or the seller's agent and say, yes, I'm worth your time to talk to me. I've been pre-qualified. And just to touch on that a little bit too. So the reason why this even matters and why we're even talking about this today is because as of right now, when we're recording this, we're in another cycle of very competitive real estate, especially investment real estate properties. Properties are selling over and above asking price, and a lot of properties are getting 25 to 40 bids on a property. So what's happening as a result is a lot of the property sellers agents are basically saying, look, we're not talking to everybody. It's takes too much time. We only want to talk to the people who are either going to show up with a cash offer, or they can at least show up with proof of funds or a pre-qualification letter. So that's why this matters. It gives you a chance to even make a bid on a property that you have found and really want to go for.
Fantastic perk of membership, right, Brian? I mean, you and I were talking about it a year ago. Where can we get a pre-qual letter? Mm-hmm. He's like, well, there isn't any place. And now you solved it, and now you can pass it on to the members. And that's what we're here today to talk about, which is great. So this perk one, the pre-qual letter.
Awesome. Thanks, John.